Hey gorgeous, it's Ker-leen. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Today I wanted to pop on to share some new fragrance goodies with you all. This is a Sephora haul with some goodies I've been eyeing and that I've been curious about. I now have them and I'm ready to share my thoughts with you. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Hey friend, I hope that whenever you're watching this, you're having an amazing day, and I just hope that this video brings a little bit of joy into your day. If you're new here on this channel, I talk luxury, I do review videos, I share my fragrance journey, and I also sprinkle in a little bit of lifestyle. So if any of those things sound good to you, then I would love to have you here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the first fragrance I have here is phlur's newest Peach Skin Body Mist. When I heard peach, I knew I had to try this body mist, so I went ahead and picked it up. I did next day delivery for these items, but I later went into the store, and although I don't have the other body mist, Beach Skin, I was able to smell that one in store as well. So let's talk a little bit about Peach Skin. So it might be a little bit difficult to see the name on the bottle here, but Peach Skin is supposed to have top notes of peach, bellini, plum, bergamot, skin, like a skin-like essence. Middle notes are jasmine, freesia, and vanilla orchid. And the base notes are milk, coconut, sandalwood, caramel, and amber. So Peach Skin is a really pretty body mist. Is it groundbreaking? No. Is it a must-have? No. Does it perform differently than any other body mist? In my opinion, no. If you were thinking that you were gonna get pure peaches with this body mist, or maybe like the flesh of a super duper ripe peach, the sweetness and the juiciness of that flesh, that's not what this body mist is. This is more like the skin of a peach in my opinion, with some florals, very fresh and dewy, slightly green florals, especially on initial blast and as the fragrance starts to develop. I do think you need to spray this body mist out and really let it sit so you can start to get the full and true essence of it. And I just sprayed it again, and it does smell a bit deeper than it did when I initially sprayed it out. So I do think this is a very pretty body mist. When I first sprayed this out, it smells very fresh, but it also smells slightly green. And like I said, I get the essence of the peach, like the peach skin, but not necessarily like sweet, juicy peach flesh, if that makes sense. In my opinion, it's definitely giving peach bellini. It's definitely giving like a splash of something very bright, very luminous, a little fresh feeling. It feels very feminine, very soft, very classy, very demure. That's the kind of body mist this one is. So you could dress this body mist up if you wanted to, because it does smell very refined. The base of this is really, really gorgeous, and because it's a body mist, it does develop a bit quicker than a perfume. And right now on my skin, the milky and creaminess of those notes are really starting to shine through. So if you pick this one up and you were not impressed initially, I would say give it about 24 to 48 hours and then try it again before making your final decision. This does change once you've allowed air into the bottle, and all of the components in the fragrance really start to blend together and work together and give off that intended fragrance. So that's what I'll say about this one. The base notes are really shining through on my skin right now, and that was not the case when I first picked this one up and I first sprayed it out. That being said, I am not going to be keeping this one because it's not different enough for me to keep in my collection, and although it is a really pretty body mist, it's not what I expected, so this one is going to go back, unfortunately. I did enjoy the Beach Skin fragrance a bit more than this one, but essentially the beach skin, the coconut skin, and this peach skin all have something that doesn't sit well with my nose. It's something that comes across as a little artificial, and it smells a little like plastic when I spray these fragrances on myself. So it could be a matter of my skin chemistry not really meshing well with the fragrance, but that's been my experience with the lighter body mists from phlur. So the beach skin, the coconut skin, and this peach skin. So overall, I think you should probably test these out in store before making a purchase, especially because the store testers have already been sprayed out. The bottles have had time to mature and really give you the true scent of these fragrances. Those are my thoughts on peach skin. The next purchase I made was this new body butter from Fenty. I love the formulation of the Fenty Beauty body butter, and this scent is called Guava Getaway. I love the scent of guava. I love the play on words. The packaging is super duper cute. The color was calling my name, so I had to do it. Look at that sheen on my skin, y'all. That is what I love about the Fenty body butter formulation. The sheen is unmatched after you put it on. Let's put a little bit of this on my shoulder so y'all can really see. Look at that, y'all. Look at the sheen. It is so good. Now let's talk about the scent. So the scent is definitely guava. It's giving a citrus and guava cocktail. That's what I'm smelling. It smells fun. It smells bright. It smells like summer. You definitely guava getaway with this scent. It's giving guava and it's giving getaway. What I will say though is that this is not a very loud scent. Similar to the other scents from this line of body butters, the scent is there, but it's a subdued, very soft scent, so it never becomes overwhelming. So I do love that it's not too loud so that you can pair this with your other favorite summertime perfumes without overpowering those perfumes. It just gives you a nice tropical base, which I absolutely love. When I put this on, it immediately made me think of Ellis Brooklyn's Guava Granita. This right here, y'all, is the perfect pairing. I'm definitely picking up a full-size bottle of Guava Granita. After having gotten this body butter, I have to have Guava Granita. The guava note is very similar in both of these products. Overall, Fenty's newest Guava Getaway scent in their line of body butters is a 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend it. And the last thing I wanted to share with you all is my newest Ker-leen perfume. They recently released full-size bottles of their vacation fragrances. It was a collection that came out in 2024, I believe. The scent is called Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana. When I heard the words sweet banana, I had to try this fragrance out. I initially started out with a travel size, and when I went into the store the other day, I went ahead and upgraded to the full-size bottle. Maui in a Bottle has notes of sweet banana, pear, coconut cream, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. They do have another fragrance with a banana note. It's the Maldives scent, and that one has a banana note. It has a rosemary. It has an ylang ylang, a coconut milk, I think. And that banana is more like a banana leaf, so the banana plant. Whereas this one has a super duper overripe banana that's been sprinkled with brown sugar and topped with some sort of buttercream frosting. That is how sweet and decadent this fragrance is. If you don't like tonic fragrances, you probably will not like this scent because the longer it sits on your skin, as it dries down, it gets thick and it gets creamy, and it definitely feels like a lactonic scent. However, I happen to absolutely love lactonic fragrances. I love really sweet fragrances. I am a gourmand girly, so this is right up my alley, and I'm so enjoying the scent of this fragrance. Beyond the scent of this, the performance is what really blew me away. It's extremely impressive. When I first got this fragrance, I sprayed it on my skin and I just went about my day, and I kept getting wafts of this fragrance throughout my day. So I already knew I was probably going to go back for a full-size bottle because not only does this smell so good, it also projects at more than an arm's length, and it lasted for hours. So I will definitely be back with more updates on this one in terms of performance, because I feel like this one is going to be a showstopper when it comes to longevity. So we'll see, and I will definitely report back. This perfume was worth every penny. This is Ker-leen's Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana 37. All right, friends, so that wraps up today's video. If you are still here and you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, don't forget to give it a like on your way out. And if you're here and you enjoy fragrance content, I make lots of fragrance content on this channel, and I'd love to have you join the fragrance family over here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss another video. Before I go, I just want to remind you that you are absolutely amazing. You are a beautiful light because of how unique you are. So when you step into those rooms that you're going to be stepping into, let your light shine and show up as your truest self and in excellence. As always, I will be over here doing the exact same thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye!